All right, good morning, everyone. So in today's video, I'm just going to be going over a trade that I just got into this morning. Today's September 10th. It's 8:12 in the morning, and I'm currently in a short on Euro US dollar. Okay, so basically, I went short inside this 5-minute fair value gap right here. It's that red shaded rectangle. Okay, and I have my stop loss above this bearish breaker right here. Okay, so we can see where price action formed a bullish order block right here initially to take out the short-term highs. Then price displaced below this bullish order block, created a breaker, came all the way down, left this old daily low intact. That's my sell side liquidity draw. And price came back up into this fair value gap. So I'm looking to go short. Low hanging fruit is just below this old daily low. And I have my final target down here. It's 1 to 2 risk to reward. So this whole blue shaded rectangle is a daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. I'll go out to the daily so that can be seen and visible. Okay, so we have this daily level here. So if we refine this a bit, our level would be here. Okay, so I'm looking for price action to dig further down into that buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. We also have a volume imbalance right here. So I just decided to highlight all of that like so. And go back to the 5. Okay, so we also have a fair value gap right here as well. So it's permissible for price to dig into this fair value gap right here on the 5. That's actually our discount level. It could dig into that and then displace lower. Okay, so let's see what happens here. And I'll draw that out by using some horizontal lines. Okay, so we just gapped up above it. It looks like price wants to run here. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I want price action to stay within this this longer horizontal line right here, or this one on top. So this horizontal line is at 1.10339. So I want the bodies of this candle to respect that level. And I'd like to see price run lower here now. Okay. And then also we have this this bearish breaker right here as well. So I can highlight that. It's a 5-minute bearish breaker. So I don't want to see price get up above there. That's where my stop is. So I have 3 PD arrays supporting my price here. So if I get 3 PD arrays, 3 premium PD arrays to get violated, then I'll be out of my position. So I don't want to see this 5-minute fair value gap start to invert. I like to see price run right through it. It's not the best sign right here. I like to see price go ahead and run through that level and keep the bodies respecting. Okay, so I like to see that there. Now I like to see a closure below this 5-minute fair value gap. Now, I also have confluence with dollar. So I was analyzing dollar just to be sure about this position. So dollar's been rallying a bit this morning. And so I'll go to a chart on dollar so that can be seen. So we have indices, dollar. Okay, so I go to the daily. All right. So on the daily time frame for dollar, we took out this old low right here last week. Or maybe it was the week before last. But yeah, this old low was taken out. And then we made an attempt to dig back down into that level. And this acted as a rejection block. Okay, so daily rejection block. Okay. And then we go to from the daily to the 1 hour for time frame alignment. We can see here huge displacement above this short-term high here. Price came back. Okay, didn't quite get to 50% of this range. It turned right here. And look at this gap. Okay, it displaced again above this short-term high, left a gap, and there's a 1 hour buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency right here. And this is the level I was keying off of. Okay, to see dollar go higher. So this is an H1 BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And then for time frame alignment, and go from the 1 hour to the 5-minute. And we can see here, we got a nice 5-minute displacement above this short-term high. Market structure shift on a 5-minute. Price coming back down now. Got a fair value gap there. Looks like price is disrespecting. We also have a bullish breaker right here. So I like to see price reject away from that breaker and for dollar to continue to move higher. It looks like we're getting a run against my bias here now. So we'll see how things hold up. I go back to euro dollar. So we're pushing inside that 5-minute bearish breaker here now. Okay. And so this is the last line of defense for me. If price runs right through this breaker, then I'll be out of my trade and I'll get stopped out. I also want to take a measurement here from high to low and get our 50%. So for in this current range from high to low, we're in premium. We also have a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Okay, so this is like a balanced price range right here in this area. Okay, so I like to see price reject and go lower. So we've crossed that 50% premium and discount area We've reached premium of this range. I short early, short while we were still in discount. So call that a little bit of FOMO on my part. It's better to wait for price to get into this premium array, which is this 5-minute breaker. And we can see the reaction that we're getting from that breaker now. So now I like to see price action. Take this fib off. Now I like to see price action displace below this old 5-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency that I use as my entry level.
Yeah, I am employed by God as a vessel to kill the lies. I consider it joy when I face trials of many kind. James 1:2, I'ma run to the word of God every time I need to undo any tragedy, any act of immorality. If I don't walk, he go carry me. The devil ain't go bury me this time. No longer will I walk on a thin line. Gotta put obedience on an incline. How much longer can I say that I've been blind? If I repeat the same sin over 10 times, too smart for deception. So I look forward at intersections. I insert the Lord like an injection, but I had to be reborn for that connection.
Let him change my heart, my mind, my soul, my face. And I ain't never going back, so I'ma put it right on display. Break these chains, break these chains, break these chains. Right on display. Break these chains, break these chains. And I ain't never going back, I'm so glad I let go my ways. To this ministry, saving these souls, Lord, fill me up. Lord, fill me up. Fill me up when I'm low, when I'm hurt, when I can't, when I crack enough. Just never let me break. When I lack with the flows, when I'm black from the blows, when I'm fractured the most, I just need your love. When I'm flat to the flow, when I'm bad and I'm broke, when I crash, when I ghost, I just need your applause. Nobody else, I want Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Hope of my life was giving meaning. I'm not a baby, no teething. Got off the milk and I went to the meat. Now I got on my flesh, Holy Spirit in me. Casting out demons and healing the sick. Now the kingdom of darkness go under my feet. Let go my ways. And I let him change my heart, my mind, my soul, my face. And I ain't never going back, so I'ma put it right on display. Break these chains.
Christ gave me new life, now I can't breathe without him. God told me if you really about it, then be about it. I just had to detoxify all of my surroundings. If I don't want to fall into it, can't be around it. Out of sight, out of mind, now I know how to fight, how to climb. Put it into effect all the time, so I don't end up back out of line. Gotta know how to detect all the signs. I gotta pick up whenever he ring. This is my worship, this how I sing. We gotta start the way before we leave. So I start by saying that Jesus is king. Now let's see who keep going. When I look at the numbers of all of the streams, it look like they want me to keep flowing. Every time I get up on a stage and I leave, I got everyone looking like he's chosen. But let me not make all of this about me, cause Jesus the one that put me on it. What an introduction. No longer am I falling in seduction. Whenever I feel I can't win for nothing, it's only the devil just hitting buttons for me to go nuts on all these productions that God is producing. We drop too much music, it's always exclusive. God got blessings, he not introducing, cause I'm being stupid, that's why I'm regrouping. I'm more than a rapper, I'm way too advanced. Look at the catalog and how it's enhanced. Listen too closely to what I be saying. You mess around and end up stuck in the trance. It's God written, it's forgiving music. When it rainy coming, he just get me through it. I find a win in the midst of losing. That's why I feel like I'm a different student. A lot of attributes still improving, but all my confidence still exuding. I told God that I'm different moving. I'm just happy that I get to prove it. I still fall into my last ways. Blessed to say that I am changed, not doing anything halfway. I walk in the gym and I have faith. I open the Bible and have grace. I run to the Lord with fast pace. I'm done with sin, had my last taste. I think he got rid of the last trace of everything that was a hindrance. All my obedience have been legitimate. I just adapt like I'm an amphibian. All of the snakes are left in oblivion. I am not slipping in none of these traps. Soon as I trip, I must be off the map. I can't let Lucifer get too attached. As soon as I see him, I go get the strap. Yeah, I do wrong, but I get it right. When I walked away, he was still in my life. The vision not gone, it's still in my sight. I put my soul in all that I write. I am the light, that's what I tell him. Whenever I fall, I feel like I fell him. Too many sins, I shouldn't have fed them. I gotta kill it, I gotta dead them. I cannot let them distract me and lock me in. If I know, then I can't do the opposite. That's how I finally stop the sin, by finding my confidence.
When you are in your journey to heal, when you actually have an intelligent mind and you know what you're talking about, the people who haven't healed yet, the people who are not secure within themselves, see you as a threat. It's hard to talk to other people when you have this sense of assurity and confidence. See, the confidence that they think is in yourself is not really in yourself. When you're God-led, you have confidence in God. And what they mistake it as is that you're arrogant or that you're confident or that you think you know it all. But no, you don't. You realize that in yourself that you don't know it all. But people who don't have that level of confidence in God rely on themselves. And so they know that within themselves, there's frailty, there's failure. And so when you walk around with that level of confidence, they automatically feel threatened by your presence. They try to demean you. They try to tear you down by whatever means necessary because they don't have what you have. And that is faith-based confidence.
I mean, we should get a nice run lower here on euro dollar. And we're coming up on 950, so the 950 to 1010 macro. And I like to see it get heavy below this low. No shallow sweeps. Get real animated. Now it's the macro. I took my partial off. And I'll move my stop to break even. Or my stops to break even. So I went ahead and got my 0.25% for the day. Let's see here. So we're really close to target now. Nothing really getting in our way. So the partial has came off. Gray that out now. And there we have it. That's target. Whew. Wow. It was a beautiful setup. But it happened right at the 950 to 1010 macro. Okay. So that's where we got our move. Right there on that macro. And that's it.